Ladies and gentlemen, this is Battlefield Hardline, and this is Mastering the ACWR, which is a weapon available on both the criminal and police class, which makes it really good. This is set up using micro T1 extended mag, suppressor, stubby grip, and a little bit of zebra camo to feel a little bit fancy. So what we're going to be doing in this series is we're going to pick apart a different weapon every single episode. Basically, I'm going to be using weapons I don't really use, or weapons that I do use quite often, and I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions on these guns, and just kind of give you some insights on the weapons within the game. You know, if you're coming along and you're just getting hardline, and you're wondering, what's the go-to weapon in this game? I'm going to try and help you uncover that to try and suit your game style. So, we're playing on the block, we're using the ACWR, and this, like I said, is a weapon that can be used in both the criminal and police class. So immediately when you're trying to master a weapon, this gun is probably the easiest to do in the game. Now, this weapon, first of all, is only available for people who pre-own the game, I believe, and also have premium. So this is a bit of an exclusive weapon, and don't worry, we're going to be doing every single weapon eventually. So if you don't have this weapon, well, you can kind of see how it works and, you know, see what you're missing out on, I guess. Basically, ACWR, like I said, is the easiest weapon to master because of the fact that it is on both different classes. Otherwise, you know, you can use this weapon for one game, and then the next game it's not available to you, like pretty much every other weapon in the game. Obviously, as you get enough kills, you will get the rights to use the weapon on both classes. But I'm talking about when we're just starting to pick it up. You know, what's the game plan? I'm playing it pretty defensively here. I'm going to admit, I was camping at the beginning, and with the block itself, it's a map that if you're not in the building, if you're out in the open, you're going to get killed. It's pretty simple. And this is a map that's basically close quarters. It's the smallest map in the game, as far as I know. So this is definitely a map you probably want to switch towards the SMG, but I'm kind of a little bit on the fence. Do I want to use the P90? Do I want to use an assault rifle? I'm not exactly sure. And the Enforcer is a bit of a hit and miss to me as well. I kind of like to use the Spaz 12, kind of don't. You know, it's a little bit, you know, sometimes I'm feeling it, sometimes I'm not. So definitely the AR is probably the way to go when you're on this side of the map, when you're trying to attack. And I'm playing Heist, by the way, which I think is the best game mode in the game. I mean, Blood Money or Heist, take your pick, but more often than not, Heist for me delivers the best scores. And I know a lot of people love Conquest and things like that, but I'm more of a faster paced kind of guy, and TDM is just erratic, horrible, dribbling mess, so just avoid TDM. But Heist to me is my go-to game mode. And I wouldn't say the ACWR is my go-to gun. Sometimes it is. I've been using it quite a lot, and I've got quite a number of kills on it from the criminal class. But obviously on the police class, it's definitely not. I mean, there's a lot better weapons out there, but this is a good mid-range weapon that will get the job done. It's got pretty good all-round range. The stats on it overall are pretty basic, pretty all-round, just average weapon. But it's certainly one of the better guns, and, you know, you will win a lot of gunfights with this one. And it's, you know, like I said, I'm going on a bit of a tear here. I'm on 10 zip to start this one off, which is pretty nice. And on the block especially, it's pretty difficult to do sometimes because, you know, you got to kind of pick and choose your spot on the block. You decide to rush, you got to wait until the map is kind of cleared out and you have some breathing room, which is why I was pretty defensive at the start. I was waiting it out, and here I'm just missing every freaking shot, so I don't really advise doing that. But definitely the ACWR as well. I'm just going to call it ACR, let's be real. The ACR, it doesn't have much recoil. Most of the assault rifles in the game don't. Only kind of like the AK kind of guns, they really have the majority of the recoil, whereas the ACR, pretty much, you know, it's good. It's not going to really kick up much. Not really going to cause much problems. And I'm a guy who needs a red dot sight. I don't know. I'm over iron sights at this point. And in this game, you don't have to sacrifice anything to get a scope on your gun, to get extended mags, to get suppressor. So you may as well use those options available to you to your advantage. You may as well put them on. If you got them unlocked, you will have to get some kills with the gun to unlock them. But if you have them unlocked, you've got to use them. You know, why wouldn't you? It's just, some people do like the iron sights, but to me, the micro T1 red dot sight is the way to go. And I've used majority of the red dot sights and the holographic sights, and even like the ACOG sights, but this one to me is my go-to. And I'm trying to get this guy long range, and he's just kind of, I'm shooting him, but he's just not doing much. And I'm just at the end, I'm just going to lay into him. So you can see there, you can burst fire from a distance, and it will get the job done. And even, hell, you can just, you know, lay it down, and it'll probably do the same thing. It'll probably do you a little bit better anyway. So Look, this game I did was pretty good. I mean, I'm going to be real, I don't have these games all the time, and I'm trying to get better at the game. I'm trying to figure out what's my strategy here, what's my go-to, and, you know, definitely picking the right weapon is the first thing you need to do to have a better game. And at the moment, like I said, the ACWR is probably one of the guns that I would say, yeah, definitely use that. It's not a gun that I would definitely say avoid. If you have it, I would definitely use it. And I've run out of ammo on it right now, which is why I picked up the MG. So, look, the ACR, when I'm talking about mastering all these weapons, when I'm talking about the overall scheme of things, this is a pretty good weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. Most of the time, you will do pretty well with it, but you've got to probably play more defensively with it. I'm more of a run and gun kind of guy, but with this game, I tried to stick back a little bit. You know, I was thinking about maybe trying to make a play, trying to move up towards, you know, the bags and try and cap, but I just figured, look, you know, that's suicide, especially on this map. I mean, the block, it's crazy at the best of times, and you're better off trying to stick back on the block and trying to pick guys off. That's not necessarily saying you're better off using like a sniper or anything like that. No, I think you're probably better off using an AR in these kind of situations. Depends on your playing style. If you're trying to cap, obviously the SMG is the way to go. But if you're trying to just pick off some guys, trying to let your teammates have some breathing room and allow your teammates to get in there, well then definitely AR is the way to go. And at the moment, I'm pinned down right now. There is a sniper out there doing something. And yeah, I get flashed, so go figure. So crazy map, crazy game. Really love Battlefield Hardline, and so I want to bring you guys some more Battlefield Hardline videos. I know I don't necessarily do them, but I want to start to branch out, and I want to play a game that I really, really enjoy. And this is a game that I play quite a lot. As you guys know, I've been streaming this game quite some time on the weekends now, and I love it. So I want to try and share my experiences with this game with you guys, and I want to see what these guns have to offer and which gun is the way to go. As I run out, there's a guy camping on the balcony, and there it goes. My 16-0 streak is over, and he got me good. I was trying to pick up my teammate, I think, and well, he got the better of me. So, look, ACR overall, definitely check it out, definitely use it. And what we're going to be doing, like I said, is we're going to be playing with all these different weapons. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button as well to check out all the rest of the guns I'm going to be covering. I'm going to try and do one of these pretty often, and I'm going to look forward to it because I get the opportunity to play with some guns I haven't even tried. There's a few guns in this game I haven't even checked out. Like, I think the G36C or whatever it is, I haven't even used that yet. I'm kind of keen to use it. And certainly I don't really use the Enforcer class too much. Professional class either, I'm not a big fan. I'm more of a mechanic and an operator guy, so they're my kind of guns that I turn to. So I'm looking forward to showing some different weapons and trying to get some good scores with them. And so 17-1 to end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, if you did, please leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe as well to see me master a few more weapons in the future. Let me know what you guys thought about the video as well in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all next video.